Now, this is interesting because despite 64% of South Australians saying no to a national Indigenous voice to Parliament, the state government decided not to listen and pushed ahead with one anyway. And how's this? Only 10% of eligible voters actually cast a ballot in the South Australian voice election. Freya, the government's out there claiming this was a grand success. Do you think 10% voter turnout is a success?
I'm not sure by what measure we are measuring this. I think it's pretty clear when the very people that are supposed to be empowered by this voice do not even care enough to come out and vote for it, that it's not actually meeting the real needs in the community. And we as Australians know that. During the referendum, we voted to reject this form of separate development that entrenches division and bureaucracy. So I don't know why the South Australian government has not woken up to this fact and realised this is not the way forward.
Yep, exactly. And this is the problem. Yep. We voted no to that division, Gary, yet South Australia is just forging its own pathway here.
Yeah, there's 1.7 million people in South Australia. 50,000 of them identify as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander. So that's about 3% of the population. So what we're hearing statistically is only 0.3% of the population voted in a referenda that's going to give them 100% control of the money. There is something really farcical about this. Danica, there are more people who are left-handed in South Australia than there are Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander. 1 in 10 people are left-handed. I think we need a voice for them. We really do. I mean, Peter Dutton's left-handed and Tony Abbott's left-handed, so I guess they kind of, get away with the representation. But this is farcical, and it's really bad news. It's virtue signalling at the taxpayer's expense, as usual.
Yeah, as usual. We see it over and over again. Now, experts are warning the government that the job seeker system of reporting job applications isn't working because underqualified people are applying for executive jobs just to tick off their requirements and get their welfare payment. It comes after job agencies were forced to return more than $8 million in taxpayer funds due to a surge in faulty claims of placing clients into work or training. Freya, it seems like there's been quite an oversight here. Does there need to be a shake-up of the system?
I think this just proves what we know to be true. Everyone loves a free lunch, and whenever you're giving out free money, people are going to want to abuse that system.
Always.
And that's the problem that we're facing. But the real challenge is there are currently 360,000 job vacancies in our country. 20% of businesses around the place are reporting vacancies. So why are people not applying for those jobs? So what is the issue? Is there some sort of matching system we need to create? I don't know, but I think this is such a shame, and it just proves what we know to be true, basically.
It is. You're so spot on. There's so many jobs available. What is going on? Gary and Freya, we've got to leave it there, unfortunately. Thank you so much for joining us on the panel this evening.